Principal Swanson, who's been here at HPHS since 2008, announced last month that he will be leaving the school at the end of the year to become Assistant Superintendent of Human Resources at Glenbrook School District, but not without some controversy. Seniors Maddie Pine and Julia Spathis organized a student protest against the District 113 school board for letting Swanson go. I spoke with them about what Swanson means to the school.
Mr. Swanson is Highland Park High School. He is the best thing that's happened to it. Because of him, I feel like that's why we are the way we are. He treats every student as a special person. You feel special when you're talking to him. He knows everyone by name. He's always supportive of every activity. He's at every event, whether it's in school or out of school, and he's always there for everyone. You can approach him. He's not a scary guy. He's amazing.
When you see Principal Swanson in the hall, he is the only person that will stop you and talk to you about your day, not as an administrator, not as a teacher, as an ally in school. He's someone that has offered to carry my books when I look like I'm about to fall down on the stairs. He cares, and I think that that's so important because he truly makes every student feel like they're doing something to change our high school community.
Dean Sasson, who's worked closely with Swanson during the principal's 6 years here, also commended his role in creating a positive school environment.
A lot of what Mr. Swanson has done throughout his time has been focused on making this the very best high school it can be, not only from an academic standpoint, but also from a standpoint of being a positive school environment, a caring school environment. He very much cares and nurtures for the students, and that trickles down. The staff recognizes that, and it impacts the way that staff and students interact on a daily basis. I think that's a major accomplishment.
Swanson reflected on his 5 years at HPHS and spoke about what the student protest meant to him.
I love being a high school principal, and it's pretty amazing to be able to serve the high school of the community in which you live and have your kids go here and all of those things. So it's been really special. Very, very, very few people have that unique opportunity. That's been really special for us as a family and for me personally. But at the same time, this past spring I made a decision to seek another position. I'm really fortunate to have an opportunity to go to the Glenbrooks District 225 and serve as the Assistant Superintendent for HR, for Human Resources. It's kind of embarrassing, not in a bad way, but I mean I was like embarrassed just from the fact of, wow, you know, I was humbled by it, you know, that the students felt that way, that they wanted their voice to be heard, that they wanted to have an opportunity to show how they felt.
The leaders of the student protest took me through their decision to challenge the school board and show their support for Principal Swanson.
When Principal Swanson announced his resignation, of course, everyone was really upset and everyone was really surprised. We always thought that he was really happy where he was. And I think it was sometime around the first board meeting when people started saying, we love Principal Swanson and we don't understand why he's leaving and why our Board of Education didn't fight for him. I think a lot of people saw problems in that. I think a lot of people started asking questions and weren't seeing results or answers. And I'd heard a lot of other students that were saying the same thing, that something's just not right here and we're not okay with it.
Ideally, we wanted Mr. Swanson to stay. That was save Swanson, that was the goal of it. But as we kept going, we realized that probably was not possible because he already verbally agreed to his other job. So we kind of changed the focus of it a little bit, and I'd say that the goal of it was to send a message out to the community, to the district, to the board, that what they're doing is not okay. They can't just make these decisions without consulting anyone. We're not happy that Mr. Swanson's leaving, and we don't want it to happen again.
What inspired me was seeing how everybody was getting together, for a cause to keep our principal, who's the, coolest guy in the world, and me needing to exercise, my rights, to protest, and since I really like Mr. Swanson, I'm gonna fight, to keep him at our school. I had a lot of friends there who were there, fighting for the same reasons, so I thought I had the time. I could get up early and, come and protest. It was a really cool experience.
Swanson spoke about the significance of the protest.
I never, in my wildest dreams, thought that anything like that would happen. At a human level, was very touched by it. I actually probably know every student who was out there, just, in some way, shape, or form, and just to see that happen was really touching. And I also think that it was really pretty much in line with what Highland Park is and who our kids are, what our community is, from the standpoint of not so much making anything about me, but quite honestly the desire to be a part of the conversation. I've been here for 6 years and quite honestly loved every minute of it, even the food fight.
GBN, Highland Park, and football next year. What are you going for there?
Well, the answer is easy. It's going to be Highland Park.
Mr. Swanson is
Coolest guy in the world.
He cares.
We're a little bit better than we were before he started.
On behalf of the student body, we thank you, Principal Swanson, for all you've done in 6 fantastic years at HPHS. We wish you nothing but the best in the future and know you'll always be a true giant.